Well, we've got our FA Cup game against Bristol Rovers, so hopefully it's going to be a great day for the whole community. We're all looking forward to it, and it should be great, should be really good. Well, I think for a club like Dorchester, and us being a community club as well, I think it's a really important day for the community as a whole. We want to try and bring everybody in and obviously enjoy today's game, but also it goes without saying that a game in the FA Cup against a team like Bristol Rovers brings a good gate, and that's so important to a club like ours. I think the FA Cup on its own is it always stirs emotions, and I think locally in the town, you know, there's been a lot of people sort of talking about this game against Rovers today, and I think there's an awful lot of excitement.
I reckon we'll do well, because we're doing well this season actually. Like we've got quite a few good wins. I've come down a few times, but and we've always done well in the FA Cup. Like a couple of years ago, when we had the ESPN here, but. Yeah, I reckon we'll do well today. Give them a good shout.
I'm quite confident. I think we're in a decent run of form in the league. I think we'll go in, hopefully score.
I think it'll be very tough. I think if we defend very tightly, we know we've got a couple of strikers out, which is a bit of a miss. But if we keep it tight, hopefully we can hit them on the break and maybe grab a cheeky win.
Well, we're out without two strikers. Oldring's out as well because of cup tie, so yeah, a bit of an overhaul. But we'll see. It's going to be 10 men behind the ball and try and sneak a result, I imagine.
So spirits were high at the Avenue Stadium as Dorchester looked to make it 3 home wins on the bounce and book their place in the first round of the FA Cup proper.
Okay, this then is the FA Challenge Cup 4th qualifying round. It's Dorchester Town versus Bristol Rovers.
But despite that pre-match optimism from home fans and a stubborn first 10-minute display from the Magpies, some slick passing from Bristol Rovers cut open their defence for Andy Monkhouse to score. And it didn't take too long for the Pirates to find a second, as a long ball and some impressive control from informed striker Ellis Harrison set up a simple finish for Matty Taylor. Dorchester managed to hold on till the half-time whistle, but another long ball just after the restart caused havoc in the defence, and a fine finish from Rovers captain Lee Mansell made it 3 for the visitors. But it was a case of anything you can do, I can do better, as Magpies captain Nathan Walker rose highest and thumped in a header to bring the home side back into the tie. Sadly for Dorchester fans, the comeback wasn't on after controversy ensued, as it looked like Rovers had a goal disallowed after some clever play on the wing. The linesman appeared to raise his flag, but after a quick conversation with the ref, the goal was allowed. And the game was effectively over, with Harrison getting his name on the score sheet. As the home side pushed for a way back into the game, their conference opponents hit them on the counter, and a stretched Dorchester defence could do nothing but stand and watch Harrison coolly finish and score his second. Things just went from bad to worse for the Magpies as injuries and fatigue took their toll on the side, allowing Monkhouse to add to his tally with a free header. The visitors weren't finished yet and added a pinch more salt to Dorchester's injury as some sloppy defence from the home side gifted the Pirates their 7th and Harrison's hat-trick, making the final score 7-1 to Bristol Rovers.
It's been a great day, first of all, that you know, to see such a great crowd, and and such a vocal crowd as well from both teams. You know, I thought our supporters were absolutely superb from the first whistle, you know, right to the end. It was great to see. Obviously, the scoreline, you know, I think it'll be good experience for some of the younger lads in particular. I thought that you know, occasions like this don't come along too often, and I'm sure that hopefully the experience of games like today will sort of help them for the future. Well, I think for any non-league club, you know, if you get a gate of around 2,000, then that's going to help hugely. And we're no different. You know, we're a community-based team, a community-based club, I should say. And therefore, you know, to bring in, you know, finance like a game of football, you know, with the crowd that we've had today is obviously extremely important.